Introduction: great customer service is an essential element of the purchasing experience for a customer. Do it right, and they will be lifelong customers, recommending the firm to their associates. Do it wrong, and they will lay out their problems on social media, triggering a rapid decline in sales. In short, you need to get it right. In this course, we describe an array of best practices that can be used to improve the customer experience. What is customer service? Customer service is the support that a company offers to its customers, both before and after they acquire and use the firm's products or services. Ideally, customer service should allow customers to have an easy and enjoyable experience interacting with the organization. Customer service is a key part of a customer's total experience with a company, and can make or break the relationship. When it exceeds a customer's expectations, he or she is much more likely to become emotionally involved with the brand, supporting it for many years. Customer service can encompass in-person support, call center support, and help via email, text, or social media. It may also encompass self-service support, so that customers can locate their own answers at any time.
The cost of a lost customer. Companies typically spend a massive amount of money to acquire new customers. They send out salespeople, pay for advertising, and offer promotions, possibly totaling more than they can possibly expect to receive in profits within the first year of a customer relationship. In short, they need to keep those customers for multiple years before they can expect to see a reasonable return on their sales and marketing investment. But what happens next? How hard do they try to retain these customers? Usually, not very hard at all. Instead, there is a strong tendency to service customers in the normal manner once they have placed an order, with no attempt to make sure they want to stick around. The result is an ongoing trickle of customers heading out the door and never coming back, and sometimes more like a flood. We measure this loss of customers as customer churn, which is the percentage of customers that stop using a company's product or service within a certain period of time. To calculate it, divide the number of customers lost during the measurement period by the number of customers on hand at the beginning of that period. When customer churn is high, a company is continually forced to expend large amounts on customer acquisition costs to bring in new customers. Conversely, when customer churn is low, there is no acquisition cost associated with the customers who have decided to stick around, resulting in very high profits relating to these customers. Further, it is much easier to sell new products to existing customers than to new ones, because existing customers are more familiar with the firm's offerings. Tip: to convince yourself of the need for customer retention, consider how big your company would be if it continued to sell to every customer it had ever had. This has a huge effect on the valuation of a business, since low customer churn results in a much higher rate of sales growth. A further concern is that, once customers leave, they are unlikely to come back. This is because they have experienced the company's offerings and find them lacking, and so will always buy elsewhere. If the market that the company is serving is relatively small, this means that the addressable market shrinks a bit more every time a customer leaves, so that eventually the company will have quite a difficult time finding any new customers, no matter how much it spends on sales and marketing.